Now I know I'm not the only one that found that LA Knight and USOs segment intriguing. There was a paranoia in LA Knight voice that ain't been there for a while, boy. The way he was asking questions, the way he kept saying, "Hey man, I like you guys. I like you guys. You got USOs. I rock with you. I rock with you. But we're not gonna get a Bloodline 2.0, right? We're not gonna have Roman coming in stumping and running things and wrecking everybody and leaving again, right? We're not gonna have you screwing me over in a world title shot position again, right?" If there's one thing we know about wrestling, is that paranoia, especially when it comes to that world title, usually, eventually, probably leads to a heel turn. I'm not saying it's going to be next week. I'm not saying it's going to be at WrestleMania. I'm not saying it's not going to be within the next 6 months. But boy, something is brewing. And you know what? You know what I wouldn't mind? What if LA Knight, just to balance out the powers when Roman Reigns wins the World Heavyweight title, what if just to balance out the powers, he goes ahead and joins the Vision? So now, instead of me having to fight two factions, because I'm already fighting the Vision, I'm already dealing with Logan Paul on a weekly basis. I'm already dealing with Austin Theory on a weekly basis. Braun Breaker and old Tsunami Boy just got hurt. But boy, they was taking me out every other week. I was getting sick of that too. And now I got to deal with the Usos and Roman Reigns, the most political champion of them all. I got to deal with that. I don't want to fight it. So what if he just joins the Vision and say, hey, let's make this even? Because the Vision are hurting right now. They need somebody. They going for tag titles. They going for any gold that they can get. And boy, LA Knight has been long overdue for a world title. It is the perfect chance. The perfect chance, right? Listen, when there's moments like this where momentum is starting to be lost, when the crowd isn't giving the same pop that they used to, it's still high. LA Knight still get good cheers, but it's not what it used to be. Ooh, when that momentum is going, that's a perfect moment to turn everybody on their head, to turn this entire business on its head, to turn everything that's been happening to you upside down. Now, granted, I know I'm sounding like I'm selling it to you like I just know it for a fact, like I'm Connecticut and I know for a fact this is on paper. Listen, I'm not one of those channels. I don't go out here and give you rumors half baked that I don't know and I'm just guessing and I'm just assuming. Nah. But I've watched wrestling long enough to know what those shades mean, to know what those tones mean. Granted, him turning heel, it doesn't mean he has to join a team. He doesn't have to join a group because he can do it all by himself because he got the means to do it by all himself. Look at that, the attitude, the reasoning, right? That unchosen shirt. What if that unchosen shirt isn't about creative? No. What if it's saying that, hey, you fans didn't choose me, therefore from this day forward, I choose myself? Or what if I'm just fantasy bugging? Subscribe.